kitchen and a staff that cooks for the people. A huge laundry facility and a staff that does the laundry. 24-hour doorman security. Ladies and gentlemen, the Suffolk County Jail. Not bad, right? From the outside. I'm told on the inside that it looks just like any other jail, and I will take their word for it. I got enough problems in my life. I don't need to go in there dressed like this, looking for a tour. Sure, I get much more than I'm looking for, you know what I mean? New friends. So, if you look at the water of the Charles River itself, the water looks a little bit brown, kind of murky, right? That's actually perfectly natural. The water of the Charles is brown because the water is filthy. And there you go. No, it's clean now. It was so dirty once, though, that they wrote a song about it. I love that dirty water. Da, da, da. Oh, Boston, you're my home. Bam, 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 bam. That song was a national hit in this country. Not anymore. Now you only hear that song when our sports teams are doing anything exciting. But that song was written by people who had never even been to Boston. We were nationally famous for our disgusting river and harbor. Because the town to the right of us, Cambridge, Massachusetts, used to be an industrial town for almost all of the 1800s, and there were factories and mills being built on the banks of the Charles so that they could dump all of their industrial waste into the Charles, and it would flow downstream into the harbor. End of the problem. Well, we ruined our river, and we ruined our harbor, and all we got was that dumb song. They're ignoring us. Why I oughta. That driver is Ray Bees, the animal control officer here at Boston Duck Tours. Appropriately, he's driving Annie Aquarium with all the fish all over it. So this river was disgusting, and luckily there are companies who have worked for generations cleaning up the Charles River. They all have long names, so I like to say all of their names quickly, like an auctioneer. We've got the Department of Conservation and Recreation, the Environmental Protection Agency, the Charles River Watershed Association, and the Charles River Cleanup Boat. With all these companies working together, this place went from one of the filthiest, nastiest rivers in America to now, officially, the cleanest urban river in the United States. They have finally accomplished that goal. Fish and birds and wildlife are thriving here again. They're even talking about swimming programs in the Charles River again. I'm not sold on that yet. You guys can go first. Let me know how it is. Now let's quack at this duck on the way by. Ready? Hey-oh! That looks like a lively bunch in there, huh? Oh well. So as we approach the edge of this lock here, I'm going to beat the horn as we go around the bend, just to warn any other boats of our presence. Us on the left, we're going to see a yellow duck. This duck is called Symphony Hal, named for Symphony Hall here in Boston, in the Back Bay. And that's driven by a farmer named Old Quack Donald. So here we are in the Charles. Everything looks fairly calm for now. So I'm going to switch seats so that we can get to know each other a little bit better. How's it going, everybody? Plucky Ruffles. Virgo. So while I'm in this seat, anybody want to sit in my seat and help me drive the duck? You want to drive? Come on up here, young man. You're first. We'll take turns driving the duck if people want to. I have a seat right here. What's your name? Alex Plucky. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Alex? Minneapolis, Minnesota. I learned that on this duck tour today. Very nice. Alex, is this your first time in Boston? Yes? Welcome to Boston. Have you driven a boat before? No? Well, guess what? Me neither. So, I mean, they made it sound so hard. It looks easy to me. Alex, grab the steering wheel here. That's the first step. Then we're going to head straight ahead, right toward that bagel right there. And start turning a bit to the right, just a little. Good, and hold it like that. Now you notice, when you turn the wheel on land in a vehicle, a bicycle or a tricycle or a go-kart or whatever, you turn the wheel, the thing turns right away. When you turn the wheel in the water, you gotta wait about 5 seconds to see what's gonna happen. So, we are on a perfect course here, Alex. So you hold there. Don't fall asleep. Hey, he's asleep already. Now, in the meantime, guys, on the left of us is Boston. On the right of us is Cambridge. In 1630, the Puritans settled Boston. Then they settled this town across the river. It was a new town, so they named it Newtown. Woo! Then they started a college there, the first college in the country. And the clever Puritans decided to name that the College at Newtown. Ho! They're on fire! Now turn to the left a little bit, Alex. Even more. Good, hold it like that. So in the first few years of this school's operation, a wealthy young man passed away. He donated half of his money and his entire library to the college at Newtown. Start turning to the right. Even more. The school was so happy. Even more. Good. They decided to name the place after him. His name was John Harvard, and that's how Harvard got its name. And at the same time, Newtown became Cambridge because John Harvard and a lot of the Puritans from Boston were educated in Cambridge, England, and they wanted to pay tribute to that. So that's how those things got their names. Now, Alex, turn a bit to the left. Very nice, and hold it like that. And who else wants to turn driving the duck? You want to drive the duck? Come on up here. Give Alex a hand, you guys, all the way from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Have a seat, watch your head, and watch your feet. And what is your name? Thomas? I'm Clucky Ruffles. I like your shirt, Thomas. I noticed this. He's got tall